Radio 1450 WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show. Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:38, back on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey, coming to you from inside the Forge Jeweler Studio today. Man, outside the Forge Jeweler Studio, it is coming down. We got some heavy rain in the area. We'll get you the full forecast coming up at 7:45. Could be impacting your commute as well. So we'll get you caught up on that, too. And you heard Bernie say about all the things that are going on. Just in that break there, we did get word from the New Brunswick Police Department asking to pass along. Expect some delays, too, if you're using the New Brunswick train station today. There is a heightened police presence there as well. So expect some delays if you're going to plan on grabbing the New Jersey Transit train from New Brunswick. All right, and pretty much anywhere up and down, I think, the Northeast Corridor line, you could see some delays pop up at any time. You're going to see heightened presence throughout the entire thing as well. So stay with WCTC. We'll get you where you're going in your commute this morning, all right? 732-545-9282. Well, coming up on Sunday, very special event will be at the Crossroads Theater in New Brunswick, the Concert for a Cure, which is a benefit for the Janice Lopez Ovarian Cancer Foundation. And we're going to speak to a couple of people who are involved with the event for this next segment of the show here. First, I want to welcome into the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline Gil Lopez, who was with us here today with some more information on the event that is coming up on Sunday. Good morning, Gil. It's Bert Barron. How are you today?
I'm good, Bert. How are you?
I'm good. Good to talk to you.
I want to thank you for taking the time to have me on this morning.
Sure. It's
our foundation was started by my three sons and me in memory of my wife, who succumbed to ovarian cancer back in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Our mission is to raise funds to support ovarian cancer research, education initiatives, as well as patient family support. As you mentioned, this coming Sunday, the 25th, we're having our third annual Concert for a Cure at the Crossroads Theater at 7 Livingston Avenue in New Brunswick. The event begins at 3:30 p.m. with a silent auction, cocktail hour, and hors d'oeuvres. Now, through our network of wonderful friends and family, we have a boatload of amazing prizes, among which are park hopper passes to the theme parks in Orlando, airline vouchers for domestic or international flights, tour of the White House and Capitol, tickets to see a taping of The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, two of our honored guests are the 2016 Miss New Jersey USA, Jessalyn Palumbo, as well as the esteemed Bert Barron, I believe.
Esteemed, huh?
Yeah, well,
Right.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
This year, our foundation is starting a new tradition. We've decided to recognize an individual who has dedicated their life to taking a leadership role in the fight against ovarian cancer. We are presenting our first Peel Champion Award to Dorinda Sparaccio. Now, Dee, as she is called by her friends, not only is an 11-year survivor of ovarian cancer, but she's become a strong ovarian cancer advocate with a list of accomplishments as long as my arm. She's an amazing dynamo of a woman, and that characteristic has been instrumental in her ability to hold ovarian cancer at bay when the average 5-year survival rate is only about 45%. Now, of course, the centerpiece of the evening, starting at 5 p.m., is the performance by the Encore Orchestra of New Jersey under the direction of Maestro Arlene Greenbaum, which will feature selections of Broadway's best. Now, this is the third consecutive year they have performed in our concert, and it's become a great partnership, helping us raise funds to fight this dreaded disease. They are an extremely talented ensemble with veteran musicians possessing credits from a wide variety of music disciplines. We are also very excited to have a group of unbelievable vocalists with credits from performances in Miss Saigon, Les Mis, Beauty and the Beast, Phantom of the Opera, Showboat, and South Pacific. And in fact, one of the vocalists, Willie Falk, received the Tony Award nomination for his portrayal of Chris in the original Broadway production of Miss Saigon. This is going to be an amazing, exciting evening, so please come out and join us and help us in the fight against ovarian cancer. Tickets are $45 for reserved seating and can be purchased from our foundation's website at www.jlocf.org. And if you're unable to attend but would like to join us in the fight against ovarian cancer, please go to our website and make a donation. Again, it's www.jlocf.org.
Very good, Gil. And I will put a link up on our Facebook fan page where people can get to the Janice Lopez Ovarian Cancer Foundation page nice and easy. But nice work. Lots of good information there. What would Janice think of all this going on for her? What would her impression be of all this planning and all these people coming out in celebration of her? What would her take be on this?
Well, she would be very amazed. I mean, one of the things that Janice loved to do was to attend Broadway shows. And that was one of her favorite pastimes. She and I would head into the city and, hit up one of the restaurants, and then we'd sit down and enjoy a Broadway musical. And I think that having these concerts with Broadway hits are an apropos way to honor her memory. Now, one of the things that was Janice's passion in life were her three sons, two of which are music professionals. They are music educators, and she loved attending all of their performances while they were students. And afterwards, when they were conducting their orchestras at their schools, she would love to go and sit in the audience and watch them, and she would just beam with pride watching them. So I think she would be somewhat embarrassed but amazed by all of this has grown into.
Do you think she'd be like, "Wow, you guys did all this stuff for me? You guys are too kind," right?
Exactly. She was an amazing woman. She had a very strong will. Initially when she was first diagnosed with this disease in December of 2005, of course it was devastating. But shortly thereafter, she bucked up, and she was a fighter.
Yeah.
She liked to say, or many people would say that, I lived with ovarian cancer. Well, her attitude was ovarian cancer lived with me, and she just would not give in. One of the driving forces in her life, and as I mentioned, she adored her three children, their families, but most especially her grandchildren. And she lived for them. And that was, I think, a good driving force to help her persist. From her initial diagnosis, she survived almost 4 years, but she had a wonderful quality of life.
Yeah.
Thanks, due to her strong will and her doctor, Dr. Brian Canavan, who did an excellent job. And she was lucky enough to have a good quality of life.
Yeah.
So,
well, thanks to you, Gil, and you and your sons, they're keeping her memory alive, and it will live forever, I think.
Oh, I only hope so. Since 2006, our family has been supporting ovarian cancer groups. My son Chuck,
Yeah.
He started off in I think a 5K run for the Sandy Rollman Ovarian Cancer Foundation, and they're a wonderful organization that was based in Havertown, Pennsylvania. And of course, we were a fundraising group for them. And the name of our fundraising group was Team JLo, of course, sort of after my wife, Janice Lopez.
Sure.
But as years went by, though, we felt that we wanted to do something more than that. So in an attempt to honor her memory as well as make this a very personal effort for us, we formed our foundation, and we wanted to be able to tell her story, to make it very personal, so people who knew her or people who didn't know her would be able to reach out and, help us in this fight. The disease is, while it's not as deadly as some of the other forms of cancer, it's a very insidious disease.
Yeah, this is true.
Many of the symptoms are, like bloating, feeling full quickly, lower back pain, lack of energy. These are all symptoms that you could associate very easily with other, benign difficulties.
Yep, that's right.
And unfortunately, there is no good screening test for ovarian cancer. So one of the problems is this disease is diagnosed very late in the process. Janice was diagnosed as stage 3C.
Yeah.
And of course, with the overall average survival rate of only 45%, it's a daunting task to thrive and have a decent life. So we're trying to do our bit to help fight this disease and give our sisters, daughters, and mothers a chance at a quality life.
Well, you're doing much more than just a bit, Gil, and the event is coming up Sunday at Crossroads Theater, and I want to welcome in the music director and conductor. I want to talk to her coming up next just to give us a taste of the entertainment on Sunday, all right? But thanks for your call this morning and great information, Gil, all right?
Thanks so much, Bert.
You bet.
Appreciate your time. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. All right, Jersey Central traffic and weather time. It's 7:48.